wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairin', gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Fetty Wops, they find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow, who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. To the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairin' on us, flaring on us.
DQ, baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids. D-Phase. Yeah. Bubba C. Yeah. Ric Flairin' on them. Ric Flairin' on them. Ric Flairin' on them. Ric Flairin' son up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack, Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeant is with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walk it, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty back with another one, man. Happy Wednesday, or better yet, happy hump day. All right, happy hump day to all you members out there, man. Make sure you like the stream. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And go ahead and share with a friend, family member, pastor, uncle, brother, sister. It don't matter. Now, I got some information I'm gonna get there. Bear with me. You know how my shows go. It's called Offscript for a reason. So just let your boy rock out for a little bit. Excuse me. I'm a little under the weather. What's up, Mr. Walker? What's up, all you guys up in here? Shout out. Voice of the Meac might be there. I might be there. Maybe I might have to go parlay. Nah. Not my lane. Anyway, so I'm a little under the weather, so bear with me, guys. But I'm going to get through this, and we're going to have a good time while I'm doing it, right? So just a few quick tips I got to talk about before I get into the war on the street. Now, again, this is not, I really don't talk much about basketball. I'm not even going to go into it, but just, I like watching basketball. I just don't think there's enough interest to talk about basketball. Now, maybe a lot of people are like, well, Scotty, if you talk about it, no, it's no interest. There's no interest, okay? There's this. I mean, unless you are here looking like Norfolk State in basketball, there ain't much interest. But before I get into today's topic, I got to talk about, hey, listen, man. Now, y'all know AD Bryant, my guy. Now, A&M, bougie. Basketball school. But you know AD Bryant, my guy, right? And shout out to his, what they call themselves. I want to get the name right because I don't want. Shout out to Miss Crystal, you know what I'm saying? But let me see, what she called themselves? The director of fan engagement. Shout out to the fan engagement team. All right, shout out to the fan engagement team. Let me show you what they sent your boy. Got me some of these hot Nikes, you know? Woo!
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with them.
Hey, listen. Straight hook up. All right, fresh out the box. Got them A&Ms. I got them A&Ms, okay? Got the bulldog on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see that. Got the bulldog on it right there. You know what I'm saying? Right? Got the bulldog right there. Got the Alabama A&M Jake right there. Oh yeah, these at 30 and up. These those 35 and up. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 35. These them 35. I need like a burgundy velour suit. You know what I'm saying? These are 35 and up shoes right here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't trying to listen. I'm a dad, man. I gotta be dad comfy. You know what I'm saying? My kids know. If my dad show up, I'm coming in sweats, baby. Okay? Sweats. Okay? Shout out. I got coffee mugs. They sent me some coffee mugs. They sent me a whole little thank box and stuff like that, man. Got a card in here, you know what I'm saying? Got an Alabama A&M card, you know what I'm saying? I got an Alabama A&M bag and got some A&M socks. I'm a sock head. No, Diddy, but I love some socks. So these are definitely going to be rocked. Shout out to the fan engagement team. I absolutely love socks. I really do. I got like some Hey Arnold socks and some Rugrat socks. Like I love socks. I got some football keychain. I got Alabama A&M cards. You know what I'm saying? If you try to get some spades in, got some Alabama A&M cards. You know what I'm saying? I got this, old lady, pendant. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, listen, man. Shout out to the A&M fan engagement team, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Some lovely gear. I got to buy me a velour suit now. I just got to get that, like the suede suit, that all burgundy suede suit. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be clean. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to be clean as a whistle. You feel me? Like a referee with a whistle. All right? So I just had to tell you that. And since we staying in A&M, now, I'm not going to call out everybody who hit my text line that was from Alabama A&M. I'm not going to name you niggas individually, okay? The only reason I call you niggas is because I don't know your name personally, okay? I'm not going to tell you that I told you that this was a great hire. People was in my comments. People was in my chat talking about some Dawn Thornton. Why? And from UAPB, like she only had this and she didn't do this and she didn't do. I said, look at what she didn't have. I said, look at what she did not have and still took her team to the SWAC championship to compete. I said it was a great hire. I said Diva that. I said Diva been that. She was that chick at UAPB. She was that chick at PV. And she's showing you she that chick at Alabama A&M. Absolutely bomb hire. Now, what? I'm just curious. The person that she replaced is she, but you know, it's not my business. It's not my business. It's not my business. All I'm going to say is best start in school history year one.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Sometimes you gotta do what, Kendrick?
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with them.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. I told you that boy A.D. Bryant don't be missing. I told you he don't miss. Now people want to act like it. Now, you know, I'm just saying. Because when somebody said best start in school history, and one of the coaches that were on that school is no longer at that school, that's at another school in the same conference as that school, is she a part of that history? Oh, no, okay.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with them.
You might have got me on the celebration boat, but you won't get me on this one. Just move the goalpost on back, baby. Just keep moving the goalpost. Just keep, I'ma keep sliding that goalpost on down. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with them.
Again. For all the Bamas that, you know, was in my comments, is in my text thread talking about some Scotty, I don't understand why he hired Dawn Thornton, UAPB. What did she do? I mean, now y'all over there looking stupid while smiling. Cause she that girl. She that girl. Cause she that girl. Oh, best believe. Oh, I got some I got some text messages. Oh, Scotty, why? I don't understand this hire. Why did we do this? Why did we go in? Why didn't we get somebody out of the conference? Why did we get somebody in? I'm like, yo, the girl is a beast. So, hey, listen. Teach it all. Now, I know you Bamas have been waiting, all right? I know you Bamas have been waiting. Now, listen. I know you guys are stressing, right? Again. And listen, it's funny. I did not text or call A.D. Bryant for this list. This is just rumors that I've been hearing from other people. I did not call A.D. Bryant. Listen, he got a job to do. He's my guy. And let me say this. Ashley Robinson, stop texting me talking shit. Okay? Stop it. You won. Let's just move on. Let's move on amicably, okay? I'm tired. Dog, who waking up at 8 in the morning sending text messages talking about some eyes, laughing emoji? Like, I'm like, bro, let it go, man. Let it go. Jesus Christ. Stop texting me talking shit. All right? Hey, man, let it go. Okay? Let it go, bro. Jesus Christ. Woo. Man, listen, don't be on the opposite side of Ashley Robinson. He will give you the business, okay? I'm just telling you, listen, if you go and talk smack to Ashley, Keep it in your head. Keep it in your mind. Don't say it out loud. All right. Because I'm telling you, if he got your number, he will rain down hell in your text messages. I'm telling you. He ain't say nothing all season. Oh, he ain't say nothing to me all season. As soon as the clock struck 12, I mean, we talked every here and again, but I'm saying he ain't talk trash. Soon as the clock hit 4 zeros, my phone has not been stopped buzzing as he's sending something. LOL. Move along. All right. Anyway, back to this coaching search, right? So these are just some rumblings and rumors. Understand, I didn't call AD Bryant on this. This ain't word on the street, but it's lightly word on the street. I didn't add it to the segment, but it's a light word on the street, right? So these are the candidates from when people I'm just hearing. Again, I ain't call AD Bryant. I try to stay, I try to keep my distance, because I don't want to be like, bugging him. He got a job to do. So, you don't want to see pressed. So from what I've been hearing, these are your top 3 choices. Now, again, AD Bryant is that type of guy. He'll have something close to the chest. You know what I'm saying? He'll pull out a ringer. You know what I'm saying? Be like, whoa, where he come from, right? But again, you got to trust your AD. You got to trust what he believes in. You got to trust what he sees, right? So from what I've been told, from what I've been hearing, these are your top 3 candidates. Sam Shade, Dr. Alvin Parker from Virginia State, or is it Virginia? I'm sorry, Virginia Union. Apologies, Virginia Union. Sam Shade from Miles, and Chinnis from South Carolina State. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. On top of Chinnis getting his ass whooped in the Celebration Bowl, the next word in the street is probably why he's not coming to Alabama. Yeah, I'm just telling you right now. On the word on the street, this is probably why he's not going there. So, for my word on the street this week, it is none other than them South Carolina State Bulldogs.
What people do.
Where my I had to get out for the Bulldogs. Oh, I must have took it off. It is them South Kakalaki Bulldogs. Now, word on the street is this. They have fired their AD, Dr. Nathan Cochran. Cochran, it don't matter. Now, but this is the kicker, though. Let me tell you this, though. See, Scotty can't just stop right there. Oh, no. It wouldn't be word on the street if I didn't give you something little tasty tongue. Now, what will sweeten this pot is that the AD and Chinnis Berry were beefing. I'm talking about like Crips and Blood beefing, to where people might have thought it could have went to blows, like we can't be in the same room together type of foolishness. Like it was like that. So I do believe that is why Chinnis Berry was trying to find his way out of South Carolina State. It wasn't because he didn't like what they got. Didn't matter because he didn't like the situation. From what I'm telling you, and I didn't hear this from just one. I heard this from numerous people around the landscape, like other players, other alums. Like I heard this from at least 6 or 7 people told me this, is that they could not stand one another, and that it was possibly so bad that they could have gone to blows if it had come to that. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Now, again, if you got to make a choice between your head football coach and your AD who's been there for a year, goodbye, Cochran. Toodles. Do you need help with your moving box? Okay. All right. It's been nice. It's been lovely, right? It is what it is. Now, you know me. Come on now. Now, listen, I don't know Colonel Conyers personally. Don't know him. Don't care. All right? He a former military guy. Listen, all that, I'm going to be honest with you. All that Colonel shit, that don't mean nothing to me. That shit's in the military. You a civilian. I wouldn't call that by my Colonel. Listen, I hate when people do that. I swear to God, that bothers me. Like, oh, Colonel. No, that's in the military. You're not a colonel out here. But anyway, Colonel Conyers, I'll call you that. That's what you want to be called, Colonel. I'd hate it, but whatever. Stop being cheap and go get Keisha Campbell. Listen, you're only as good as your weapon. That is what they teach you in the military. You are only as good as your rifle. You are only as good as the weapons that you have. You're only as good as the weakest person on your team. The weakest person on your team has just been fired. You need to elevate your team. Stop being cheap, Colonel Conyers, and go pay the woman. I gotta take this call. All right. That was my source from Alabama A&M. So, from what I've been told, is that Keaton's in it, Fred McNair is in it, and Sam Shade is in it. That's what I just got. I literally got off the phone with my source. Sam Shade's in it, Fred McNair's in it, Teddy Keaton's in it. All right. That was the call. All right, now, that's for A&M. That's for A&M. Yeah, Fred McNair, Teddy Keaton, and Sam Shade. Those are the top three. Those are your top three guys for the Alabama A&M job. Just to give you a heads up. Just got a call from one of my sources. All right, so back to what I'm saying. Let me explain this to you, right? Let me explain this to you. I feel as though this is a very, like, come on, like Colonel Conyers. Like, this isn't a headache. Like, I never seen, I'm telling you, this is the thing I cannot stand about HBCUs. When you find something, let me see. Yeah, we read. That's why I had to cover my mouth. Let me see. All right, I want to make sure. All right. Back to my point, when you hire good talent, and Keisha Campbell is the top of the top when it comes to being an AD. She's the creme de la creme. You talking about top 5 ADs in HBCU, you're looking no further than Keisha Campbell. She worked for the NCAA. She knows all the compliance. She knows all the ins and outs of the NCAA and how their infractions goes. I mean, she's a freaking walking wizard. Anytime I have a question about anything NCAA-ish, I'm going to AD Campbell. I'm just going to AD Campbell because she worked in the NCAA. She understands their process. She understands all that. That's number one. Number two, she's a South Kakalaki graduate. She's a graduate, a former coach in the Hall of Fame of South Carolina State. How in the hell does she not get a blank check of what she wants? You paying 1 year fake Johnny Cochran, however much you was paying him, to do a horrible ass job, beefing with your head football coach. Like, come on, Colonel, you gotta be. I tell people all the time in the military, the higher rank you are, the dumber you get. I say that all the time. Anybody that's been in the military will tell you the most times, 80% of the time, the higher people go in rank, the dumber they get. The logic just fades. The common sense just fades. Okay? Colonel Conyers, this is a no-brainer. And if any South Carolina State alums have anything to say about this, you go get this woman back ASAP. She's at Morgan State, right up the road. make the phone call, give her a blank check. She not gonna break you. Why? Because she loves the school. She know you ninjas can't afford her at the full price of admission. But she ain't gonna give you no hometown discount. Oh, that's out. That's out. You let her go for a 1-year rental who was ass? Who was ass? All the implementations at South Carolina State football games last year, guess who came up with that?
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with.
Guess who came up with that? Everything Johnny Cochran was dick riding on. Guess who came up with that? Everything he was waving and swerving. Any wave, any hype that was brought around anything outside of Chinnisberry winning, A.D. Campbell did it. A.D. Campbell did it. So again, this is a no-brainer. I don't need no damn committee. I don't need no search firm. I don't need none of that. Until A.D. Campbell tell me no, that is my number one target. Point blank, period. It ain't no other discussions. Until she tell me no, that is the only candidate for the goddamn job. And she say, no, I don't want it. Okay, then you go do your search firm and blah, 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 and you do all that crap you want to do. Go do all the stupid stuff that you want to do, right? Or I'll tell you this, okay? If she tells you no, you know who I go get? Hakeem from Jack State. Yeah, boy. Listen, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of things that I don't like about Powell State. But Ashley Robinson's AD tree, yeah, you got to take from that. You got to steal from that one. I would take Hakeem. If A.D. Campbell tell me no, I'm going to get Hakeem from his staff, ASAP. If you get new fields at Valley, I'm like, nigga, we better than Valley. we a better brand than Valley. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it's Valley. If you can turn around Valley, oh, you gotta. But hey, listen to me. Listen to me now. That is after A.D. Campbell tells you no. There is no other candidate but A.D. Campbell until she tells you no, Colonel. Okay? Because people like that love to be in charge. Oh, Colonel. Didn't do the right damn job. Do right. Do right by South Carolina State. Go get A.D. Campbell. Very simple. Very simple. It's not a hard thing at all. Not a hard thing at all. So, but again, if she says no, which she's more capable of telling you no, she might not want to deal with you. She might not like that. She might like, you had your chance. Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? You can't pull me, you can't yank my chain. Now, if it was me, I'll break your pockets. 315, I need it. 315. Whatever Chinnisberry getting paid, I need that. That's me. If I was A.D. Campbell, whatever Chinnisberry is getting paid, that's what I want. You know why? Because he ain't done more than me. He ain't done more than me. I've done more for South Carolina State than Chinnisberry has ever done. So I want what Chin is making. That'd be me. If I had A.D. Campbell's resume, that'd be me. But, hey, listen. I'm just, leave it like that. Man, shout out to you, Birdman. Appreciate the becoming a YouTube member of the channel, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Hey. Oh, not at South Carolina State. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe Norfolk, though. I'll take the Norfolk job. You know what job? Okay, if I wanted to be AD, you know what jobs I'd take? I would not take the FAMU job. Ooh-wee. Listen, listen. Them black folk down there, they grind me, okay? They will, boy, if they don't like you, they will make your job a living hell, okay? Like, listen, you couldn't pay me enough to take that FAMU job, right? Like, no. It's too much politics. Too much politics. Southern's in that same boat of politics. Southern's in that same boat of politics. I hear that a lot. It's not as bad as FAM, but Southern people are like, yo, it's a lot of politics at Southern. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. I would take the you know me, listen, man, I'm lazy. I like to chill. I'm a real chill individual. So I gotta go to a place that that wouldn't ask me to do a lot, but I get paid a lot. Texas Southern. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go to A&T. It's too much pressure. It's too much pressure. No. I gotta go to a place that's not gonna ask me to do a lot. And then I ain't really gotta win. You know what I'm saying? Texas Southern. And they gonna pay me well. You know, you gonna get paid well. You gonna get paid well, okay? How you think the commissioner got? That's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is you ain't gotta do much. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do much. You just sit back, kick up, you know what I'm saying? Hire a good basketball coach, and you straight. You straight. Okay, you Gucci. Now at Howard, this is the thing with Howard. Howard is kind of like one of them jobs. You ain't got to make no improvements. Like, as long as you above the fray with Howard, like Howard, you can't be at the bottom of nothing, right? You can't be the worst. As long as you in the mix, you straight as an AD. And you ain't got to make no improvements to nothing. Like, I've seen that stadium. I've seen them seats. They ass. For as much money as Howard is getting paid, and there ain't no improvements at the stadium, you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't just call everything historic. Oh, it's historic. It's historic. You're like, you can't even get new seats. No, it's historic. Martin Luther King sat in this exact seat. I'm like, I don't even think Martin Luther King would be like comfortable now. But it's historic. Okay, it's historic. Like Rosa Parks knelt right here. I'm like, you don't think she wants like a cushion? She wouldn't want a cushion on her chair no more. It's historic. It's Howard. It's historic. Okay. I'm like, so you would put the vice president in one of these seats? She understands it's historic. Like, that's literally all they're gonna tell you. Like, as an AD, that's all I gotta say is it's historic. You see these bricks? They were laid in 1886. It's historic. Like, that's it. No improvements. You know, this is the same air conditioner that Felicia Rashard used. Like, bro, like, can I get a new one? Like, it's historic. Like, is it? That's it. It's historic. Like, that is Howard's get out of jail free card. It's historic. You know, it's Howard. It's historic. I'm like, the civil rights seat. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, that's it. So you the civil rights seat. Oh man, listen, that is what it is, though. It is. He's not lying. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Everything's a landmark. So it's just like that's listen. Delaware State. How much you think that lady was getting paid to do nothing? Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need that type of AD job. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need that type of AD job. Like, I need a sit back and coast AD job. Now listen, Bethune, no, because the alums, they have a self-inflated ego, right? You can't do that at Bethune-Cookman because Bethune-Cookman, they're like stuck in the 90s, like early 2000s, late 90s when they were good. Like, their minds can't process that they're not good, right? So they're like, so what Grambling is. What Grambling is for like Eddie Robinson's years, like, and how they're mentally stuck there, that's Bethune-Cookman. Like, Bethune-Cookman is like stuck in the early 2000s. Like, oh yeah, we're still Bethune-Cookman. We're still beating FBS. So that's what they expect you to do. And you're like, no, we're not. We're not there. So, you know, it's just like nah. Like, their egos of Bethune-Cookman fans and alums are it's crazy. It is. That just absolutely. It baffles my mind to hear Bethune-Cookman fans like, oh, we expect to what? You expect to do what you expect? What you expect? Huh? When I hear Bethune-Cookman, all I hear is calamity. That's the word that comes when somebody says Bethune-Cookman. Like if they did like a word association, somebody said, "Hey, Scotty, Bethune-Cookman, calamity." Like that's all I hear every time I think of Bethune-Cookman. I think of calamity. Calamity. That's it, right? I need an AD job like UAPB. You don't even know that nigga's name. That's the job I need. That's the job I need. I don't even want you to know that I'm in the job. When people be like, "Hey, you know who is the AD at UAPB?" Nah, like I never cared. You see what I'm saying? Like that's where I need to be, right? I just need to be in my office getting paid, and nobody calling me, nobody asking me why we losing, because we expect to lose, right? So it's just like, I'm just here to collect the check, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to collect a check. That's the schools like I need to be at. You know what I'm saying? No expectations, none. You put me in a school with an expectation. Nah, I'm good. That's just too much pressure. That's just too much pressure for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just way too much pressure. Absolutely way too much pressure. So it is what it is. But I can do that's just I need to get paid enough. They don't pay enough. Like UAPB, Texas Southern, I'm gonna get paid good, especially at Texas Southern. Texas Southern, I'm gonna get paid really good. You know what I'm saying? And clearly, that's the pathway to become a commissioner. All you got to do is be average as an AD at Texas Southern, and you on track to be the SWAC commissioner, baby. So pay raise.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the school.
Pay raise. Pay raise. You know what I'm saying? Fast track lane, baby. Fast track lane. Pay raise. So you good. You good. Gucci. Come on. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Easy money. Easy money. I'll take that. Hey, G, if this is G, which I think it is G, I heard what y'all did. I ain't gonna say it on the channel because I don't want no blowback. I heard what y'all did, and you know who I'm talking about. The Bama who throw the ball, who hikes the ball in the center. I know what y'all did. That's cold-blooded. I love it though. I ain't gonna say nothing because you my guy. Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want nobody to go rushing nowhere. But just know I know. Shout out to y'all. Just know I know. But when I let you pick the for right now, G, you looking a little 0-1-ish. Okay, you looking a little 0-1-ish. I'm gonna just say that. I'll probably give you another one. I'll probably give you one more shot. I would. You my guy. I'll give you one more shot. I ain't gonna lie to you because ain't nobody. Listen, nobody loves Alcorn more than you. So of course you want Alcorn to succeed. So I know you ain't just picking sorry Bamas just to be sorry. That ain't making no sense, right? But I'll give you. If you go over 2, I can't do nothing for you. The first one I'll be like, hey, he was emotional. He was just super excited. That was his guy. Da da da. If you go 0-2, yeah, I ain't got nothing for you. It would have been a done deal. It'd have been a done deal. You ain't picking no more coaches. None. Nada. Nunca. Now you could be a recruiting coordinator though. You and all the boys on the Golden Helm. Yeah, y'all Bama's can recruit for me though any day of the week. Y'all Bama's be out there. Y'all be in them streets. Okay. Let me see. DSU finna put $10 million. Easy money. Easy money, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, I ain't lying to y'all. Easy money. I need it. Now, I'm going to give y'all a word on the street. This little freebie. Word on the street. And from what I've been told, I can't really go too deep. But just word on the street is that there's going to be some teams adding into the Meac. Now, let me ask y'all this before I go. I need an over-under for Sean Gibbs games. Now, I heard the schedule had just come out, so I'm going to pull this schedule up. I'm going to need an over-under in these games. We're going to look at this. We're going to look at this CAA schedule for next year because I'm going to tell you this. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. But let me see. Is this year? Oh, this is this year. Okay, cool. All right, let me go back to all right. So I'm gonna give y'all mine as we go through this joker. God dog, I ain't want the header that big. All right, there we go. All right. In Cat at Wake Forest. That's a loss. Let me see. Is this the right schedule? No, it should be 2025. But I said this ain't the right schedule. All right, here we go. Tennessee State. Oh, shoot. I think that's an L. Central Florida. That's an L. Hampton. I think that's an L. NCCU. That's an L. Maine. That's an L. William and Mary. That's William and Mary. That's an L. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 L's. South Carolina State. I think you might pull that one out. Campbell. That's an L. Towson. That's an L. Stony Brook. That's an L. Monmouth. That's an L. Elon. That's an L. God. Dog. Hey, listen. I see maybe 2 wins, and that's Hampton and South Carolina State. Maybe 2 L's. I mean, maybe 2 dubs. Maybe 2 dubs. And maybe Campbell. Maybe you could throw in Campbell. So maybe 3. Maybe 3. Jesus Christ. That's a tough, boy, listen, that's a tough schedule. And no D2s on here. They probably gonna have a D2 team somewhere. They gotta have a D2 team around here somewhere. Yeah, they ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it. Yeah, woo-wee. Let me tell you something. Right now, right here, right now. If that Bama wins 5 games, over under 1 win. If that Bama win 5 games, coach of the year. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If he wins 5 games with that schedule, coach of the year, hands down, coach of the year. Throw that hand in, call him Miss Deal. Oh man, yeah. If he get 5 wins, that's a woo. That's a steal. That's an absolute steal if he gets 5 wins out of that. All right, so if he beats the Blacks, let's see if he beats if he just beats the Blacks. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. He get 4 wins if he just beats the Blacks. So the real question is will he be good enough just to beat the Blacks? And for that, I say no. I don't think he goes 4-0 against the Blacks. So, okay, let's keep it a buck. Okay, I'm gonna open the call lines up just real quick. I think that's a legit question. All right. So if he can beat the Blacks and win 1 game, so Hampton's conference game. So he has to win 2 So the question is, oh God.
There is one other participant in the conference.
Of course, A&T Roy called in. All right, so the real question is this. Can he beat the Blacks and win a game outside of Hampton in the conference? I think not. I think not. Like, yeah, I don't, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Of course, don't you work?
Hey man, I'm a YouTube junkie, and this thing popped up on my YouTube show while I'm working.
Go ahead.
Why are you doing this?
He just did the press conference. It's a legit question.
I mean, but you don't know what he's bringing in yet. Why you jumping the gun on this?
It doesn't. How am I jumping the gun? I'm just talking about your schedule as it looks now, and these ain't no easy wins.
What if we get a 5-star transfer quarterback to come to A&T, and he I know how you do this, and you've seen him play some, but something happened. He want to come home because somebody in his family's sick. I mean, you don't know what we're gonna have. I don't know why you're doing this.
That's a good point. And what if somebody dropped $1 million in front of my doorstep and I was able to deposit it? That's I mean, since we're talking what ifs, you know what I'm saying? What if?
I'm gonna do you the same way. I can't make any judgments on you because you don't have $1 million. I mean, I'm saying.
And we can make the judgments off the programs that you're. Okay, the question is the program that you're playing in a better position than you are? And a lot of these are yeses. Tennessee State, is that a program better than you are? Yes. Central Florida, yes. Hampton, yes. In Central, yes. Maine, yes. William and Mary, yes. South Carolina State, yes. Campbell, Towson, yes. Stony Brook, yes. Monmouth, yes. Elon, yes. They're all programs that are in a better position than you. Now, that does not mean they'll be necessarily more talented than you when the season starts. But as of right now, are they in a better spot than you are? Absolutely. Now, things can be, again, everything is flexible until the season rolls around, until spring ball is played, until we kind of see what you're trying to do, or, who's the offensive coordinator, who's the defensive coordinator, right? All those things play a part. But as of right now, man, I can't even give y'all, I can't even get this Bama 3 wins. And I think this schedule is harder than old Grill Master schedule.
Oh, Grill Master. Hey, but okay, so frankly, the way you saying it now, we shouldn't win a game, tell you the truth. State, South Carolina State in a better position, Hampton in a better position, Central in a better position. If you're talking about the Blacks, Tennessee State. So you gotta say 0. I don't know why you even saying 1 or 2.
Well, I mean, the reason I have this, you can compete with the Blacks at least. Okay, so I think you can catch South Carolina State slipping. Eric Phoenix is graduating, and David, I see you. I'm coming to you next. You know what? I'll add you onto the let's just conference. We make this an Aggie conference call. What's up, D?
Oh, Jesus Christ. How you guys doing, man?
Dave, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'll be clear when I say this. When you talk about the conference schedule for the CAA, this is the lightest one we've had. I'll take not playing Delaware, Richmond, and Villanova, and play Stony Brook, Maine, and Monmouth instead from that standpoint. So I think we'll finally get our first conference win outside of Hampton this year. I will say that. I'm not going any further than that. Because this is the lightest. This is pretty much the light. The only team that I wish we would have scheduled with us would be Bryant. But outside of that, man, this is the best you're gonna get. We're gonna always play Elon. We're always gonna play Campbell. We're gonna play Hampton. We're gonna play Townsend. That's just the way the breaks are gonna be from that standpoint.
I think Elon and Campbell are beatable teams. If you get the right talent, you get the right scheme or whatever you set up or however you want to play it, you get the right situation, you can beat an Elon and Campbell. You can. I mean, Maine is too. Maine is not that good, guys. So it ain't Albany. Y'all ain't that good. Okay, so it's like it's the pot calling the kettle black. All right.
Well, it depends, right? But like A&T Roy said, man, we don't know what's gonna happen in the offseason. There's a lot of things that's gonna be shuffling, a lot of things gonna be changing. But I'll tell you what, man, Tariq Cohen dropped 10 bands on the athletic department down AF today at the presser. So like there's a lot of folks motivated, folks are giving, so it's a beautiful thing to see.
Okay, listen. Over and under 4 wins.
I ain't doing that yet. It's early.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Scotty? You can't give us 4 wins based on what you said.
I just watched a season where we lost games at home by more than 30 points a game on average. I can't do that.
I'm confused. The four wins is
I don't know that Scotty giving us 1 win. Not one. He can't give us 1.
He gave us 1.
A&T, listen.
No, he can't.
Listen, A&T. The 4 wins is beating the Blacks. You can't beat the Blacks? I mean, that's 4 wins right there if you just beat the Blacks.
You know what? Send me my money. I'm tired of chasing you.
I'm just asking a question. You said we gonna at least beat, that was always your thing. We gonna at least beat the Blacks. You can't even at least beat the Blacks. I'm asking.
No.
And by the way,
I'm not.
By the way, Scotty, we already scheduled 12 games. We ain't gonna have no Division II schools on our schedule. We're not like other HBCUs that have to do it.
Facts.
So we're not gonna have none.
Respect.
I'm not making any prognostications right now. Just like I tell the Aggie. But you, the Scotty, you the one talking about we can't beat none of them. So you gotta say 0.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I think with Tennessee, Hampton, NC. So I think the only team, honestly, where you probably catch slipping is South Carolina State. I think Hampton is in a good spot. They're not perfect, but they're not bad, and they're a solid team.
You see Hampton playing Jackson State week 1.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's tough. I can't. I have to watch that.
Both Hampton, Tennessee State and South Carolina State losing their quarterbacks. I believe that's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, and I've been hearing rumors that the school down the road might not have the same starter either. So we're gonna see. I mean, it's gonna be different. I mean, it's so early right now, right? Folks are still going in the portal. There's a lot of things going on. Like one of our offensive linemen just committed to North Carolina State.
Yeah, I saw you tweet that.
Jumped in the portal. So like it's there's a lot. There's gonna be a lot of shuffling parts between now and once spring hits.
Yep, and Kenji's in the portal.
Well, I knew Kenji was going in the portal. I knew that.
That kid cold. That kid cold.
I'm just saying that's a big hit to us. That's a big hit.
Yeah, but the thing is, man, I mean, we got RBU. I ain't worried about that. I ain't as worried as folks realize.
One thing Gibbs gonna have a running back.
I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, he gonna find a running back. Okay, that is not gonna be an issue. The other issues is what it is. But you think? Let me ask you this: do you think he's gonna bring Durham?
Who?
Bring who?
Durham. Kelvin.
Oh, the quarterback from Fort Valley?
Yeah.
He's in the portal.
I don't think he's in the portal, but I don't think so, man.
Okay.
I don't think so. But we'll see. I mean, there's so much.
I think he does.
We gotta get his staff high at first.
I think he does just for the stability, right? Like just in case if you can't get a guy that you really can trust, you go to the guy that you know, right? Like so, I think you might just bring him in just because of the stability of you understanding him and knowing him. Not to say he's going to start. He could be a bridge guy. He could be a 1-year rental until you find the quarterback that you're really looking for. But I think you just got to bring him in just for the stability.
One thing that is fascinating so far, none of the quarterbacks have hit the portal yet on A&T's roster, which is fascinating because compared to last year when 3 went in the portal like the first day.
Yeah, if I was Sean, I would bring him with me if he wanted to come.
Yeah, I would too, and I'll just be like, hey, just because if you keep the whole staff together, which he probably won't, I don't know, but at least he can teach the team the offense, right? Teach the other quarterbacks the offense, and you'll have somebody who can tell the philosophy or carry that culture over that you had at Fort Valley. So I think it's something. I think it's something to keep in your back pocket. That's what I would say.
Yeah, the word on the street in Aggie Land is he's gonna bring the DC with him, but we don't know about what's gonna happen with the OC. So we'll see what happens with that.
Okay. Well,
yeah, there's only two coaches from the previous staff was retained, which was Poole and Mattis, which they were retained when Sam Washington got let go as well. So
dang, yeah, actually, they that solid.
They kept the tight end coach Barnett. They said that on.
Oh yeah, they kept Barnett too.
My question is I have never heard of coaches lasting 2 regimes. They 2 regimes?
Oh no, but let me tell you something, bro. Mattis is probably one of the best offensive line coaches in FCS
Okay.
and college football.
I'm about to say.
He's been there since the Broadway era. He's been there for a while.
Wow. Now that's man. Listen, they like, hey, you can get rid of anybody else, but not that guy.
Oh
That's,
yeah, you
that's
get rid of everybody else but these two.
That's tough. You know you done made your mark if you like, hey, these two guys, they ain't going nowhere. You better figure else out. But last thing before I let you guys go, OC wise, I know I've never been a fan of Marsh. I thought he did some things that was different than he did at Texas Southern. But I was never a fan, and I told everybody that. But any OC that you guys have been rumbling hearing that you might want?
I have no idea.
No clue, but I mean, whoever it's gonna be, he's gonna come from that Broadway elk, that Broadway tree. I mean, it's gonna be somebody from that elk. I think the experiment of trying to get CAA folks to try to run that conference, we're past that at that rate. So they're probably gonna get somebody within the Broadway tree. I know some folks were saying maybe Chris Barnett, but I'm like, I don't
Hell no.
No, you know what? I think we're gonna have to be on him.
That's not a bad. I mean,
don't be out here scaring the buzzards, man. Don't be out here scaring the buzzards.
Yeah,
that's actually not a bad. I would try to steal him too. If I could, I would.
Hey,
oh, look, we can definitely pay him more than they can. So I ain't worried. If we wanted to, we could.
Yes, the money thing, he'll get a big bump.
Yeah, he'll get a big bump.
Yeah,
he's gonna get the same pool. He's gonna get the same assistant pool as what the previous coach had. So he'll get a big bump.
Yeah, I definitely take that. If I could steal it from him, I definitely would. But hey, guys, listen, man, y'all keep hope alive, man. Y'all keep hope alive. Y'all
Send me my money. Send me my money.
What money for what? You ain't win no 3 games.
$5 every time you use the term the blacks.
How about this? I'll pay you when you start beating them. How about that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep track of it. You
Okay.
owe me back money.
No, there ain't no back pay. It's just whenever you start winning games against the blacks, then we can talk. All right, D. Appreciate the call, Brody.
All right, Scott. Have a good one, boss.
Hey, man, you too. Had a whole Aggie. Who said I'm not a friendly people? Had a whole conference call with a bunch of Aggies. Had a whole conference call with a bunch of Aggies, man. Who says I'm not friendly? It's a melting pot in here, baby. Ain't no one size fits all. From what I heard, they try to go back to Rod Milstead, which I have no problem. I like Coach Milstead. I thought Coach Milstead did a damn good job at Delaware State. I'm just be honest with you. So I don't have a problem with Coach Milstead at all. I didn't like the hire from the jump. Everybody, if anybody watched Outspoken, Perry used to always ask me, like, why you don't like that guy? I'm like, he just sucks. He sucked at Howard. How you suck at Howard and get a head coaching job at Delaware State, and Delaware State been ass. So I'm a bad program. Then I'm going to hire a guy who don't know what he's doing. Nah, Brody, what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Just horrible, man. Just absolutely horrible. I said it from jump, hated the hire, and 2 years gone. So for me, if they want to go back to Rod Milstead, I have no problem with that. I didn't have a problem with Rod. I thought he was doing a good job. I thought he had a solid program that he was building up there. It is Delaware State. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. If I'm Delaware State, do I go get me a Teddy Keaton? I'm just saying. Teddy Keaton is a born turnover. Like, everywhere Teddy Keaton has gone, he has turned the program around. I think Teddy Keaton at Delaware State is an absolute. For Delaware, I think for Teddy Keaton it's a they would have to pay me a lot. Like, they'll have to pay me a lot. If I was Teddy Keaton, they'd have to pay me a lot. But I think for Delaware State, that's a home run hire, right? It gives you some pizzazz. It gives you some juice, right? It gives you some energy, like some type of belief. If he can keep that kid, Marquis Adams, because he's in the portal, if he can bring him back to Delaware State, I think that would be I really do. I think that'd be a great hire, is going to get Teddy Keaton and bringing him up to Delaware State. Now, this is the tough part. A lot of Teddy Keaton's connections are in the South. You're in Delaware. A lot of South kids don't want to go up to Delaware. You know what I'm saying? So having those connections to Ohio and Connecticut and Pennsylvania, you got to have some connections up there to get some recruiting done and get some good kids. But I think that'd be a great list. Let me say this, right? Because people have been asking me. I had somebody I'm sorry, I'm lying. One person made this they asked me, they said, Scotty, can you do a SWAC all-time team since you've been in the conference? I said, I like that. I like that idea. So tomorrow, midday, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my SWAC all-time offense, defense, and special teams list. All right. Again, tomorrow, midday, around 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'm gonna do from my time in the SWAC from 2021 to 2024 or 2020 to 2024. Right. I'm going to do my all-time SWAC list of how I build my team, our all-star team or whatever. So make sure you come back for that tomorrow, 1-ish. Okay, 1-ish. Right. But other than that, I'm about to get up out of here. Listen, hey, let me say this before I go. Colonel Conyers, stop being cheap, my boy. Go get AD Campbell. If there's any South Carolina State fans up here, tell this Bama to go get AD Campbell. Text them, email them, do whatever you got to do. Get this Colonel off his ass and tell him to go hire Keisha Campbell and set everything right. And it can all be smooth sailing again. And we can get back to doing what we do. And that's being copacetic. All right. Kumbaya. All right. Listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm a holler. God bless.